Hey trophies, welcome to this week's 35-minute white workout. The white series workouts being the perfect complement to the black series workouts. I'm so excited to do different moves today in this white 35-minute class. So let's go ahead and have some fun. I've got my towel for the last minute of inversion meditation. I want you to have a towel or a pillow if you need it for ultimate relaxation at the end of class. So let's go ahead and get started. As you know, we start right into our hip twists and we're jumping instead. So we're having fun. So let's go ahead and get into our poised relaxation so that we feel good and we feel relaxed and we're so ready for this workout, because as I'm always thinking, jumping is so much fun. We, though, can take it to an uncomfortable zone and then it's not fun anymore. So as fun as it is, we have to step in and make sure that we keep our intensity in the fun zone as well. And then match made in heaven, we're jumpers for life. Let's go ahead and do our hip thrusting here. Loosening up the lower back. And because we're loosening up stiff muscles, we get that massage, and so it feels good to jump. And we want to dive, so wide stance, balance through the core, and then let's reach out and up, stabilizing through the back, hook at the top, pull your beautiful dive up, relax your breath, relax your shoulders as you pull up, and then reach out and down. Excellent. Let's take ourselves around in a Tai Chi twist, stabilizing through both feet and then staying nice and upright through the spine, and then go in the other direction, looking over the shoulder and coming back. Perfect. Let's turn to the side and do a quick bottoms up. Bob your way down, grab your handlebar if you need to, and then stretch into the backs of your legs, and then shift your weight around and your feet around for that little extra movement to get into new areas of your ankles and feet and calves and hamstrings. All right, let's come back up and just relax and realign, and then we're gonna get into some upper body compass. So we're just gonna rock the house here, stretching up with our left hand, stretching down with our left leg, and then keeping a nice upright posture. Let's go ahead and flip the palms up and do open heart, pulling the elbows back behind our chest. And then keeping very still here. As you know, we like the glazed look in the eyes with the teeth closed. And then let's hunch the upper back and start to do hunch and punch, palms facing down. And then we got core contraction, core connection here. Now let's do selfie, rocking the shoulders up, feeling flexibility here through the core. Keeping the breath super calm. Let's go ahead and do our all around the world kicks. So 2 mid bounces. You are welcome to add or subtract a mid bounce, and then stretch through the backs of your legs. Keeping a nice upright posture to encourage you to kick higher. Excellent. Perfect. Let's do side kicks. Stretch it out. I like to point the toes in the side kicks. Work into the inner thighs and then the hips, and then we're working into our core and obliques as well. Let's do some can kicks. Knee up and then a little kickbox. Knee up, inner thigh. Excellent. You're welcome to slow down here. Just add mid bounces and then get some more reps in. 2 more. Lift and kick and lift and kick. Low back, easy low back. Keeping your upper body right where it is, nice and straight and poised. And then you just lift up easy, little arch, low kick, handlebar support, core strong. Perfect. Let's pick up the heels and stretch the quads. Point that knee down, both knees down, into your resistance mat, connecting with the bottom of your bounce. Perfect. Let's do hacky sack. Lift it up. Stretch underneath your hips and your glutes. All right, we're gonna do our 15-second moves, 6 moves twice through. So follow my lead and we're gonna just get this preliminary activation. Battle ropes up. So we just wanna keep our arms tight into our sides and then throw the ropes up, 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 up. Perfect. Getting that activation in the biceps from a tight hold here. Now glute pump, squeeze, squeeze and squeeze. Hit the balls of your feet at the same time that you're squeezing your glutes, so you're digging into your resistance mat. We're gonna walk next in 3, 2, and 1. Walk and tricep reach. So a nice reach here, still poised upper body. Breath bath. Just breathe in nice and easy. Take your hands and put them behind your head, interlace your fingers, and then just have a nice poised hold here. Feeling the stretch in your chest, activation in your back. Let's do Vitruvian reach next. Quads are activated, hands are wide open, stretching through your palms facing down. M hold is next. Pop up and get into an M hold here where you're just flexed with your fists pointing down and half bouncing. Pump, pump, pump. Squeeze arms. Perfect. 3, 2, back to battle ropes. Pull them in and throw them up. And you gotta pull up as you pump down. And think about resistance bands in your hands so you really get some activation in there. 2 and 1. Glute pump, squeeze. Hit your squeezes. Dig, dig, dig. Keeping your chest up, face up. Breath calm. Perfect. We're gonna get to walking. 2 and 1. Walk it out, tricep reach. Just get right into your triceps and quads. And then feel your heels also connecting with the mat. Perfect. Take your hands up to the behind the head hold. Opening up. Feeling comfortable. You can stretch into your upper back. Feeling stable. You can squeeze your shoulders as well. And then let's reach out. Vitruvian reach. Reach, reach, reach out. Soft eyes. Breath bath. Nice calm breath. All right. M hold again. 2 and 1. Hold for 5, 4. We're going to get into a jog. 3, 2 and 1. Give me a jog where you stretch those arms out. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And relax. So our 4-minute formula starts now. We're starting with mountain climbers. So if you're catching your breath still, just do babies. When you're ready, pick your knees up a little more, pick your arms up a little bit more. You can add a mid bounce to your mountain climbers. Absolutely. You find your groove. I like babies. Then I'm still working my way into the full mountain climber. And what we want is to be stabilized on that one leg so that we're engaging our core muscles. And then we're working by adding more activation through our upper body. We can always take breaks too with our upper body. That's an option for you as well. Perfect. So the next move is can kicks. And we're gonna rock it for 1 minute. So we're gonna find our perfect pace, okay? 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, kick. That's my pace. You are welcome to pick it up or even go slower. And so we can just get our reps in and keep our heart rate in the fun zone. If you're following my lead, give yourself a moment of time to feel when you kick and lift and kick. There's a stretch and a flex happening just by lengthening, just by stabilizing in your core. We work into our flexibility. Don't worry about my kicking being really high. Do your best. You will work your way up. Perfect. 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna do full crisscross twists. So that same move we did last week, and you're welcome to do one hand on the handlebar for 30, and then we'll switch. If you can do the full twist, you can even do babies. Otherwise, you can do the full effect where you really twist your upper body so that your arm is front facing. And then you're just rocking the lower body twist. If you're switching arms, now's the time. This is just such a powerful move for stretching and strengthening into the hips and spine. And it can feel a little more balancing sometimes when we just work with no hands. All right, next move is one leg jumping. 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna go 15 seconds, 4 times. So hold your handlebar, don't hold your handlebar. Jump however you want. You can do the swinging leg. You can even jump with handlebar support, and you can jump lower. Go ahead and easy switch with me. You always need to connect your feet together between legs. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Easy switch. If you're swinging, you can have your hand on the handlebar at all times, or you can do the full let go. And this will start to engage your core and get your leg going nice and good. Switch. Perfect. Excellent job. You can just hold here. You're building your strength up. One leg jumping is serious business. Okay, back to the top. Mountain climbers, an opportunity to jog. If you don't feel like lifting your hands, just jog. No problem. Otherwise, work your way into the upper body activation. And then let's listen to ourselves breathe for just a minute here. And notice how calm we can become. We want to work our way into shorter breathing windows. And just notice that we can keep our breath in that lower diaphragm. And we fuel ourselves just fine. And our eyes are relaxed. And I know I get moving fast. You got to honor your pace. Don't look at me if I go fast, too fast. The full knee lift is the full effect. Can kicks. 2 and 1. Lift and kick. Lift 2, 3, 4, and kick. So find your speed and rock the house. You might be going every mid-bounce, every other mid-bounce, no problem. Stay here with me though, if this is your style, because there's so much time to be precise with our movements. Lift and stretch and crunch. Beautiful. Excellent. It's very aerobics pace to just take it a little slower. Excellent. One more. And then we're going to do the full crisscross. See if you can test yourself to do the full twist. If not, just hold your handlebar with one hand, just like this, and then work into your twist. You want to feel it in your back and go easy. If you're more flexible, you can start to really go deep, but there's no need for that. Just meet yourself right where you're at. Sometimes different times of day, you might be going a little deeper. All right, 2 and 1, we'll do the switch. different times of the month, different times of the year, whether we've been going more consistently or we've taken a little break. We just meet ourselves right where we're at in every moment that we jump instead, and we get a full workout in. I'm so glad we don't have to adjust our weights by, figuring out what weight to lift and what weight to push at the gym. We just get to jump instead and have fun. All right, one leg jumping again. This time we're gonna go 30 seconds, but if you know 15 is your limit, switch at the 15. But otherwise we're gonna do 30 on the right, 30 on the left. And then you can also just put a little bit of weight into your handlebar. Not really putting weight, just a little push if that helps you. There's a buildup happening right now. You're welcome to drop a foot or you switch at the 15. All right, great job, trophies. Let's go ahead and easy switch. The next round, we'll do 15 again, unless you want to stick with the 30. And just like that, we're down to our last 4-minute formula, and then we're going to crush bodybuilding and be in and out. Feel that flexibility, feel that strength, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, back to the top. Mountain climbers or jogging. Poised, relaxed. You can even smile. It relaxes your body. That's what I want, in your poise. So much lengthening and shortening of the muscles while we add resistance to them. Resistance training, weight lifting, weight bearing, all of the above, and working the muscles without any extra strain on the joints. As long as we're going at our perfect pace, that feels fun, 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 fun. All right, check, mountain climbers. Now we'll do our can kicks. Find your perfect pace. I'm not gonna count with these, just so you can go at your perfect pace. Slow your mind down. Slow your breath down. Keep your poise, teeth closed. See if you can slow time down just a little bit when you lift and kick. Love my handlebars so I can have a balanced trophy body. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Full crisscross. How are we doing here? Are we trying to let go? Are we holding on? We can sometimes go deeper, as you've heard me say, with one hand on the handlebar. So it's sometimes an advantage to explore into what you think might be not as good. Oh, I'm trying it now. I feel it. I'm loving it. 3, 2, 1. Switch with me. And keep it easy, keep it fun. Rebounding is concentrated. We're jumping on a resistance mat. And so it's not just about getting bounced back up, but it's about the feeling of getting pulled down into your resistance. Beautiful. 1 leg jump, 15 seconds, each leg, 2 and 1. Jump however you want, spontaneously. We were talking before about the low jumping. Low jumping takes a little bit more precision, mind to muscle, because we're bringing the bounce low, and so sometimes it takes a little more effort, a little more joint strength, core stability. Excellent, easy switch. Perfect. Just showing you all the ways. You got your handlebar, look at you go. Switching for the last segment, and then we're gonna have a minute of calf pumps to stretch the calves and ankles out. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so calf pumps. When you're ready, just throw them in. Just get one in, add some mid bounces. If you wanna smash calves, you can just keep going. And I like to roll underneath the pinkies, roll underneath the fourth toe, the middle toe, the second toe, the big toe, roll and stabilize through the push off and then the landing. Excellent. We get the whole minute, so keep going and strengthening, and then take breaks as needed. Strong, stretched out ankles and calves for life. No exceptions. Jump instead regularly and you will keep a healthy body. Yes, we need to eat healthy and drink water and do all the things, but you know what I'm saying? An easy, fun way to move our trophy bodies and stay so strong and so healthy. All right, battle ropes, bodybuilding begins. So we get the whole minute. We're pulling up on our resistance bands. We're keeping tight into our sides. And then we're connecting with the bottom of the bounce, pulling up, 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 up. If we pull a little higher, might get a little more bicep. Then once they're activated, you're in. Now, we're gonna do 6 moves twice through. Easy world. So you are welcome to strategize. If you want to take a break at the 50 and take a break from the 50 to the 60, you're welcome to do that. If you just need a little lactic acid flush out. Otherwise, you can stay with me for the entire minute in your endurance pace. 3, 2, glute pumps are next. So if you wanted to push a little harder for part of the minute and work more intervals, you are welcome to do that. You could stop at any point, the 40, the 30, and you could push hard and then easy, health bounce. You could even do a jog for the last bit. Turn it into more circuit training or Tabata, or just endurance with me. We want to pump into our glutes through the balls of our feet, digging, digging, working symmetry, left and right and left, trophy buns, round circle buns. Beautiful. And then we're gonna get walking, and we're gonna have a 3-minute walk segment. So if you need a break anytime, then you just pop up and take a break. 3, 2, and 1. So time to walk up the mountain, holding an easy tricep reach. Tricep flex reach. And then we're taking all tension out of our neck, and we're just holding here. Just walk into your strong legs, like you're walking up a hill, and then have a light squeeze in your arms, so you have activation in your arms. Now just breathe. Breathe light to breathe right, as they say. And move your head as needed if you feel any trap build up. And then how you walk is up to you too, because if you stick your booty out a little bit, you can push a little more flat foot. If you're more upright, you can still push flat foot, and you can also turn your feet outward a little bit. Make it comfortable for your knees and just stay in your endurance. Triceps high. How are you? 2, 1, hands behind the head. Right back interlaced here, opening up your chest. Keeping upright here, aligned in your spine. Now just calmly breathe. Little accordion. Nice relaxed eye muscles. Building up in your quads. If you start to build up activation in the quads, mind to back. Take your mind off your quads and put it in your back. And then put it in your breath. Keep moving your mind to awareness, awareness around your bodies to move the activation. Beautiful. Take a break anytime or just walk more upright so you can stay in flow. Excellent. Let's go ahead to one. Reach out to our beautiful Vitruvian reach. I want you to feel the symmetry. You may not be reaching in perfect symmetry, but do feel it. Feel how it feels to do your best. Because I've checked myself in the mirror. I'm like, it's not always perfect, but maybe adjustments will happen, right? Over practice, with practice, over time. Staying stable in our body here. No neck tension, no trap tension. So we gotta get real glazed in the eyes, teeth closed. Perfect. Open hands, fingers stretched out. If you need a break, take a break. Feel your back activation. 5, 4, M hold. 3, 2, 1. Relax. M hold and bounce. At the 10, we're gonna jog. 5, 4, squeeze those fists. 2 and 1. Jog with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get back into M. So it's like the hold, but you're keeping your fists right at your hips. Perfect. Let's do a jog. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, M. Feel tricep activation, lat activation, all the way through your back because your chest is upright. 2, 1, jog. Pull those elbows back. 2, 1. Get right into your perfect poise. Calm breath, easy done, breath bath. 2, 1, and jog. Battle ropes are next. Here we go. Get right into it. You can have flexibility with the battle ropes if you want to not have such a tight hold here, but you want to lift your arms up a little bit. It's fun to explore. You can go up higher, stand up tall. If you find a spot that you feel gives you the most activation, hang out there. Hang out with it. You could try pulling your arms back a little bit. Shoulders. The traps want to activate. Keep your head loose. Up, up, up we go. Beautiful. Take a break if you need it. Otherwise, you're crushing it. You're crushing it both ways. Glute pumps. 3, 2, 1. On that note, give me your best here. Taking a break to give you full gas for the next minute. Just saying. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This perfect move here, working trophy buns. I had to check into a video recently on YouTube. It said, how do you grow the buns without growing the legs? And there was a move that they were mimicking. It was basically a move similar to this, where they were actually strapped by a belt to weight, and all they were doing was staying in this position and doing glute squeezes with the weight. They were picking the glutes, their weight up with their glute squeeze. And that's how they were hitting glutes without building their legs. And I'm like, that's exactly what we're doing on our rebounders by pumping into resistance through the resistance mat. We're genius. All right, let's walk. No, we really are genius though. I mean, through and through, jumping instead. What it's doing for us, we all don't even know. But we know that we're in here for the trophy ride. We're in this class. We're in this membership for the trophy ride, all the way to our trophy bodies and beyond. Squeeze your arms into your lats, triceps into your lats, and then just find an easy squeezy. 20%, 30%, no problem. Then just relax. Staying poised. Working into your legs. You get to move your activation around with your mind. And you can also try to get full body activation in every second. All right, let's take our hands up, put our hands interlaced behind our head. Have that strong mid back. And then if you want to squeeze in through your shoulders, you're going to also get a squeeze here in your lats and in your chest just by being in this position. I love having my hands connected to me. It's a lot of moves I do, right? With the waist hold and shoulder holds and, you know, the typical, even having our arms here and here, they're close to the body, so they are more stable or inward into the forces of the earth that we're accessing here. So when we have connection here, we're able to have more stability in with our flexing. I'm obsessed with it. It's just brilliant. All right, let's go ahead now and reach out for Vitruvian. Try to find that symmetry. Easy breathing. Thinking of our accordion lungs. I'm going fast when I do that, just slow. Legs are burning. Anytime we can pop up and just walk a little more flat, and then we can push up the mountain again. Stretching through our fingers, through our hands. And then connecting through the heels, right? Getting into the glutes, the backs of the legs, taking pressure off the front of the legs. 10 more seconds. Can take a break too, no problem. All right, what comes after this? The M hold jog intervals. We're still walking. All right, relax. M pumps, squeeze in through your biceps and fists. 4, 3, 2, 5-second jog. Here we go. Posture perfect. 1. All right, M. Excellent. Back activation. Upright. Perfect. 2 and 1 and jog. Done. M. It helps me, and it might help you too. Easy, calm breathing. Let's jog. 2, 1, M. 3, 2, 1, jog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Relax your whole body with poise. Alphabet. 3 times through. The third one's gonna get numb. 2, 1. Here we go. A, B, C. M, N, exaggerate. Again. One more time. W, X, Y, Z. Now just relax again. Seriously, we're about to feel numb in our jaw as we do our inversion. You're welcome to health bounce for this last minute too, if you promise to just relax your whole body and meditate in a way, all right? Otherwise, lay down with me, put those feet up, and melt into your perfect, comfortable position. Relax everything. 10 more seconds. Bingo. Just like I did in my 35-minute black routine, you're welcome to keep meditating. You earned it, you deserve it. Give yourself just another minute or two if you want. See how long you go. Calm your mind, calm your heart, calm your soul. Trophy kings and queens, mostly queens. Enjoy the rest of your trophy day, and I'll see you in your next trophy workout, or trophy Steffi will. Take care, lots of love. Bye-bye.